We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Vols will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Ready? Easy. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Sure hands. It's Cunningham. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling. Now they call a run. It's an open space. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
From the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Looking for a gap. It's stopped. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally tackle him, but an actual return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Smith. Pick up is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Mayava. For the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Cook, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Backed against the wall, you practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Cunningham.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. 1-1. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He jukes him again. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Powering through the defender. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Vols will crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Running back has it on a screen. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Makes a quick grab. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down there.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And here's the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing,
here he goes. That's the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm. At
the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's back to throw again on second down. Moves out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator on a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Mayava. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And this time it's complete. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, he accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's cut in the air. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Third down play for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And that will give them the lead now.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure is coming. It's a quick grab. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
There's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Because I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Mayava. Moves out of the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And a good takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And notice notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Ole Miss. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking to throw. It's Maeva. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Could take it all the way. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to...